Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Submachine 9. So we just found this wonderful thing. So I guess Murtagh's dead? We didn't know. We don't know how he died, but let's check it out. We go in here, we see, well, this is a whole, like, Egyptian sarcophagus. And there's a ton of cobwebs. In fact, this whole area looks really old. Like, we've been here assuming this place has been around forever. How long has Murtagh been dead? That is so weird because we just spoke with him. There's no way it's been hundreds of years since the game number 6. We want to get into this sarcophagus, actually. And it looks like there's a receptacle here. And believe it or not, these stone eyes can be used to open the sarcophagi. And we see there is actually a body. It's not fake. Someone actually died. And we have the golden seal of Murtagh. Weird. So, like, why was he asking us to invade the subnet? Strange. Nobody could predict that the Enlightenment would cause such destruction. Even Murtagh himself didn't know what happened. He was already looking at all layers at once. He was already removed from one-dimensionality. To be back in only one layer, Murtagh had to lose his focus. After he focused his mind back on the structure of the plan, his exploration teams didn't understand what happened. Some called it abandonment, others rapture. No wonder they panicked. They did not even have a philosophical device to comprehend the true nature of his disappearance. So, I guess, trying to retrace our steps from the first couple of games, he sticks his hand in a waterfall of karmic water, gets this ability. He's using karmic portals, not truly understanding what's happening yet. But what's really happening is he's starting to cause destruction with this enlightenment that he doesn't notice because he is now looking at all layers at once. He doesn't see each individual layer being destroyed. He just sees the whole thing. And after he focused his mind on the structure of the plan, which was the name of the previous game, the plan. There's some kind of plan here. And it seems the plan is not like, here is our plan to rob a bank. Here is our plan to do something. It's more like a layout or a map. So once he did that, he apparently just disappeared. So he must have gone into some other dimension, and some people thought he died or abandoned them. Apparently he did eventually die because I'm looking at his body. But this explains why all his stuff from the 4th and 5th and 6th games, all of those teams that were leaving behind notes, were unable to contact Murtagh, why the whole thing fell apart, is because he disappeared. He's reappeared now, but to what end? So we have a statue here with a bowl, so I'm going to put a karmic water in it. And it creates this thing, and as I move up, we see another karmic portal, which we're not supposed to use, but whatever. Going to use it anyway. So we get this triangle room here. Can't go anywhere, but we can open this cap and take a brass key with us. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. I'm going to do just a bit of backtracking to use this ritual brass bowl, because we saw a couple places we might be able to insert such an object and use. We also have an extra karmic seal that might come in handy in just a moment, so it's just right over here. This is not actually where we put the bowl, though it looks like you could. It's not quite what that's for. But this here we can just put there, and now when we go to layer 6, this is opened up, and we get to take a brass valve. This game is really, really into valves. And over here, this is the hole we get to stick the bowl into. And when we do, we see this thing happen. We can't take this, but we can turn it, and it turns this thing upside down. So this is a T-shape. I imagine we want it to be upside down instead of right side up, because it's changing something, but we're not sure yet what that is. So let's just remember that we have this upside down T-shape now, and whenever we see something related to this, maybe we'll figure out what we did. Let's see, what else we got we can use here. Nothing up here, so let's head back down. And this time we're going to move to the right. So here's a device we have. Looks like there's some levers here that don't do anything. We have symbols and some receptacles. This symbol looks a lot like the seal of Murtagh, so we're just going to put that right on there. And it is. And when we pull this lever, it stays down. So we now need to find another seal. And it seems to be attached to this machine. Yeah. So this machine here, the pipes going in the back lead here, and now this is down. So if we drop the other one down, something might happen in this room. Let's keep going. We have another pipe, but it's closed. We can't get in. And something here. Looks like you might be able to put the valve there, but that is incorrect. It is in fact where you put the key. Don't know why you would know the key goes there, but that's what you do. And that opens the gate. Alright, here's another grating. We can't go down it though. And let's keep going to the right for a second. Why does the sociopath talk only to Elizabeth? She's the only person he can see. Remember, we're one-dimensional. We're like a drawing on a piece of paper to him. A drawing that was erased, redrawn, and erased again 7 times over. So this line has shown up since Game 7. It showed up in the 7th game, why does the sociopath talk only to Elizabeth? And then the 8th game, in one of the secrets, it came up again and was giving us a hint that Murtagh really couldn't see anymore the normal layers. He saw something else entirely, and so it seemed like he was a crazy person or a sociopath because he wasn't able to interact with normal reality anymore. He was interacting with something else, except Elizabeth somehow was able to interact with him. So he ascended to a higher plane, let's say. I'm not sure when that happened because he was communicating with us again in the directly in games 4, 5, and 6. So not that long ago. We also have another cow statue over here. This time there's a button, or rather a slider. Doesn't seem to do anything, but there was another cow statue, so if we go back to that other one, maybe something will have changed. Alright, let's head in here now, and we got something here. It says Tomb of Elizabeth down at the bottom. Now, that's another crazy one. Elizabeth is dead too? We head here and put another stone eye on the sarcophagus. Yep, Elizabeth is dead. And there's the golden seal of Elizabeth. Once again, this looks very old. So Elizabeth has been dead for a long time, and Murtagh. Now, we have never communicated with Elizabeth directly. There's been the notes left behind, and it's possible those notes are very old. But Murtagh directly spoke with us. So, like, what happened here? Especially since the notes, if they were hundreds of years old, you'd expect them to have decayed. But they were there as if they had been placed there recently. This is a mystery. We got a device here. It looks like something can be put there. This? Yeah, that fits. Look at that, another karma portal. A shaft with nothing up it. Same here, but we can take this with us. This climbing rope. That might come in handy. And then over here is just a statue. There is nothing in this room, just to look at this cute statue. I guess this is supposed to be a representation of Elizabeth, maybe. Hard to say. Possible. Let's head back now. Let's go over to the other cow statue and see what we get from that. So it's all the way over here. And, sorry, it's just the game is chugging along. Okay, this is different. Earlier, this pipe led downward instead of up. But it looks like the upside down T from that lever from before, so maybe pulling that lever has switched the pipe from down to up. And when we go up, we find a room with a secret in it. That's number 3. Alright, let's keep going. The cow statue, and yes, this has indeed moved out of the way. And we get a 4th secret. Yeah, that secret I just got and the one in this pipe were the only 2 I managed to find when I played this game blind. The other 3 secrets are very difficult to get on your own without just amazing luck or incredible persistence. So we have this other seal now, which we can put on this part of the machine. And when we do that, that's going to do something over in this room with this machine. And in fact moves this statue out of the way, and we can climb down further. Alright, so now it seems like we're underneath, well, everything. We got something here. We can actually put our valve there. But before we use this, I want to do something else quick, because once we use this, we're going to quickly enter a state of no return. We can never come back to this area after using it. So I will hold off here to do one last thing, which I'm going to save for the next video because I'm out of time for now. See you then. Bye.